What's up everybody, I'm Dick, two-time Olympian, and the topic today will be maximum velocity. I will show you the wicket runs to get fast all year long. If you never heard about wicket runs, wickets are mini hurdles which create an obstacle course for sprinters. It will help you to run technical clean with good posture. Before we start, I will show you an example of the spacing of the wickets. You have to know the spacing depends on the sprint speed of the athlete. So when you're starting preparing the season, for example, the spacing is shorter. So you're starting with 160, 170, 180 up to 2 meters. But if the competition gets closer and you're already very fast, the spacing will increase. So for example, you're starting with 190, 2 meter, 210, up to 2 meter 30. Mostly important on the wicket run is that you feel comfortable with the spacing. You should run fluid and powerful. You can use the wickets before your sprint workout to get your technique right, but you can also use it as a whole workout. Alright guys, I hope you're very excited. Let's run over the wickets. I use these mini hurdles for my wicket runs. We all want to have a good sprint speed, and the wicket runs really helps you to build up a maximum velocity. Let's talk about the spacing of the wickets. The spacing of the wickets depends on the shape of the athlete. When you get in a better shape, the spacing will increase. At the moment I'm starting with 1.90 m. As I go further, it's around 2 meter, 2 meter 10, and even at the end 2 meter 30. So that means when you're starting with the wickets, you're probably starting with like 1 meter 60, 1 meter 70, 1 meter 80. And if you get faster during the season, you increase the spacing week by week. So the big advantage of the wicket runs is that you train a good vertical bounce. So you can really bounce from your foot. Wicket runs really help you to have a nice stride frequency. You know, a stride frequency is really important, especially at the end of the race. What's really important on your wicket runs is that you have a nice frontside mechanics. So as you know, for a sprinter, it's really important that you don't run like that. You're always in the front, that you really can push through your hips to have a very nice vertical bounce, frontside mechanics, and very nice stride length. Some mistake often sprinters do is to overstride, and the wicket spacing really helps you not to do that. You can do the wicket runs on the grass, on the track, in spikes or in flats. So in the beginning of the season, the wicket spacing is a little closer because you're not in the best shape. As you go further, the wicket spacing always gets a little bigger. So at the moment I'm using 12 wickets. You can also do like 15 or 18, just depends where you are at the moment. Wicket runs are very technical. Also focus on your arms, that they're in sync with your legs. They're very wide and open and loose. I do my wicket runs all year long. I'm starting on the grass, and as it gets closer to the season, I'm going to the track. I hope these wicket runs will help you to improve your sprint speed. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will also link you a playlist of my sprint workouts at the end of the video. See you next time.